16, I joined the church choir. And my coat hanger said number 29, J.D. Krueger. Everything was J.D. And 1946. So I sang in the choir. I was the bass to start with, and I had quit smoking some years later. And with that, the voice got a little better when he quit smoking. And I switched to become a tenor. And Jack had a cantata in mind, so we were practicing this cantata. And with that, we were going to put it on some Sunday morning. And we decided, why not turn the choir pews around and right across the front and sing out? But then we'd have to bring the choir communion table ahead so people could see it. And we liked to have it ahead anyway, so because it was hardly visible with the pulpit. It was half hid back there. And it was hard to hear too. And that, when we sang out like that, it was great. And it stayed like that from June, July, and August until the first session meeting in September. When we had the session meeting, that's when I got ganged up on, and the mill run everything in the town. And the motion was made to change the choir pews back to the original setting and put the communion table back against the back wall. Mm. Well, I looked around and I thought, I got Sam Ingalls, I got Glenn Ireland, Tom Aitchison, myself, there's 4. And if I get 1 or 2 more of the session vote with me, we'll beat the mill. But it didn't work out that way. We lost the vote. Mm. So they put the pews back the way they were, the original 1909. And when Wallace and I walked up the steps that night from the Sunday school, he was feeling pretty down. And I said, don't let this get you down. I said, there's going to be another time, but we have to let a couple of years go by. And then I said, I'll do my homework and I'll skin those guys. I'll take their hide off and they won't even know it's gone. I said, that's how quick I am. And well, that's talking with a knife, but I was still going to take their hide. And with that, I let a couple of years go by, and then I asked one of the well-respected ladies in the congregation, and she was one of the oldest, if she would make the motion to change the choir pews, bring them before, turn them sideways and choir sing out to the congregation, and bring the communion table forward in front of the choir. And she stood up in the annual meeting and made that motion. Well, the chair near fainted. And the chair had to read the motion as she gave it. And he read the motion again. Now you're ready for the motion. And the motion, showing of hands, well, it was 97% practically. The choir to sing out and bring the communion table forward. And when I went out the door that day, I burst a couple of buttons off my shirt. My chest was out so far. That's the way I described it anyway. And I had beat the suckers. And I've been happy over that one ever since. So that's my story about that one.